What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video day, and today we are going to be talking about the Charlotte Hornets potentially signing Jaxson Hayes. It was reported by NBA Central that the Charlotte Hornets are the favorites to land Jaxson Hayes. The Hornets are the favorites at plus 175. Also, the other teams that are favored to potentially land Jaxson Hayes this offseason are the Brooklyn Nets, New Orleans Pelicans, Toronto Raptors, and Washington Wizards. Sounds like Jaxson Hayes, good chances he's not going to be playing on a great team next year. It would be interesting to see him return to New Orleans. That'd be funny. After the last couple years, him not being on their roster. That's where he spent his first 4 years. But I wanted to talk about the Charlotte Hornets potentially signing Jaxson Hayes. It's been reported that Jaxson Hayes is expected to leave the Lakers this offseason. I don't think anyone should be surprised about that. You saw how he was a big part of their roster and a big part of their team as the end of the season. You know, as you saw in the end of the season. I thought you saw a lot of chemistry building with Luka and him and LeBron and him. And then all of a sudden the playoffs come around and he didn't, in this 5-game series against Minnesota, there wasn't a game in that series. He started all the games in that series, or maybe all the games but the last game in that series, but did not play more than 10 minutes in a game. The only game he didn't start was the last game, I believe, in Los Angeles. So that's the crazy thing, is that he did not play that much, even though he was a starter. And he definitely got him, with the way he was playing at the end of the season. He earned that starting role. I mean, look, did the Lakers have anybody start center? No, but I thought he played really well towards the end of the season, and then you saw the minutes vanish in the postseason. They gave a lot of minutes to Dorian Finney-Smith off the bench, which makes sense. He's a great player, but you can definitely get why there would be frustrations for Hayes and want to leave Los Angeles. 56 games and 35 starts this year for Hayes, 7 points per game, 4.3 points per game in the 2023-24 season, only playing, but his minutes per game did go up by 7 this year. A big part of that is because Anthony Davis being gone half the season. Some of that was, I mean, look, AD actually wasn't that injured when AD wasn't that injured when he was on the Lakers. It was actually when he left the Lakers, the injuries started to happen. But you did see AD, I think, miss like 5 or 6 games with the Lakers this year before that injury, and Hayes stepped up in those games. And then you look at after they traded him and then he center, he stepped up. So he played good basketball, and I think there are going to be teams that would look at his way. Mark Williams, I think, is a big question in this conversation because, is Mark Williams going to be a part of their future is going to be a big question. If he stays, he's definitely the starting center. But here's the great thing. Mark Williams has an injury pass. There's an injury pass to Mark Williams. If Mark Williams gets injured, Jaxson Hayes is a great guy that you can ask to step up and be that starting center if anything happens to him. I know you've also got Yusuf Nurkic, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe try to get rid of that contract this year and get his contract off the books. That is a heavy contract right there. So Jaxson Hayes could be a good addition for this Hornets team to pair next to LaMelo Ball. Here's one thing. I mean, he's a great lob threat, and that's something that would be great for LaMelo Ball. But we'll see what happens. Let me know your thoughts on the potential signing in the comment section, and peace out.